I don't know who needs to hear this, but she's not the one. Like, let's just use common sense. There's 7 billion people on this earth. And you just so happen to run in to the one person on this earth that's supposed to be your perfect match, your twin flame at Walmart. In whatever city you live in bumfuck Pensacola or fucking Killeen, you just happen to meet the love of your life. Unlikely. Highly unlikely. What's more likely is that there are plenty of people out there that you could actually match well with. But to have this idea that you just randomly met this one girl that's just perfect for you is bullshit. Even, and the thing is, you know it. You're like, oh, this girl is she's the one, and I'm gonna get married to her. We're gonna be happy. We're gonna have a family, yada yada yada. But in the same thought, you'd be like, oh, but she does have a little bit of an attitude. She is kind of cranky a lot of the times. We're not interested in all the same things, but she's perfect. That doesn't even make sense. Like, another thing, especially for anyone younger, that you also got to realize you're not operating on the same timeline as women your age. Because you think you're hot shit. Like, you're young, you look good, you got abs, you go to the beach, you can pull bitches. Whoop-de-doo. But the thing is, like, these same girls that you're trying to go after, nigga, everybody's trying to go after them. Everyone. The NBA player, the college football players, the millionaires, the social media influencers, everyone's going after the same girl. And you think because you're good looking and you got abs that you really can compete. You're not even in the game, G. And yet you're falling in love, saying like, oh, this is the girl for me. There's no one else out there. Trust me, there is. And another thing about that is, by the time you actually get to a level that you're proud of, you're gonna realize like a lot of doors open. And in that way, like, you may not even look at that same girl the same. The same girl that you swore up and down was your match made in heaven. But you put in work for a few years, you get your money up, you get your physique up, your body language improves, your hygiene improves, all these things. And now all of a sudden, you're attracting 9s and 10s. But you settled. You settled for the 7. You settled for the 6. You settled for the 5 because she liked you. This is the first time someone that was slightly attractive showed some interest in your lazy ass. And now you're like, well, she's the one. Because no one else has ever showed me this sort of attention. No one else has ever fucked with me this heavily. So clearly, she was sent from heaven. She wasn't. She's not special. You're not special. Matter of fact, why do you think that you're so amazing that this woman has just fallen head over heels for you? And that she won't fall head over heels for anyone else. That for whatever reason, you're just that guy. And maybe the caveat to that is that maybe you are that guy. If you're that guy, then maybe so. But let's bring this full circle. Is that if you are that guy, you can damn near make any woman the perfect woman for you. You see, because if a girl really, really respects you and really adores you, in fact, that's what you probably should be looking for the most, is a girl that respects you, is that you can almost mold a girl to be the perfect girl for you. Because if she really, really messes with you, she really respects you, she wants to be the perfect woman for you. She wants to support your dream. She wants to be a part of your life. And slowly but surely, she will mold into the perfect woman for you. But to think that she just automatically exists and you just run into her, and no, it's built. Relationships are built. And therefore, if relationships are built, habits are built, you can build the perfect woman. The fact of you thinking that the perfect woman that's popped up in your life is asinine. That's stupid. And maybe it did happen. Like that. The thing is, we're speaking in generalities. Like, maybe you did run into the perfect woman. It's just highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. And the reason that thought process is just so draining on a lot of guys is that it takes away the abundance mindset. Like, you just forgot that there's 7 billion people on this earth. 7 billion. It's probably getting close to 8. It might be 8. I don't know. I need to fact check that. But you're so dead set on this one young lady. She is an amazing young lady. I will give you that. I will give you that. I'm sure y'all have a very nice time together. I'm sure the dates are amazing. Like, I'm sure she's super sweet. But trust me, there are millions of girls just like her. There are a million of niggas just like you. So what makes you so special? Unless you're actually special in reality. I was talking to my friend yesterday, and he was telling me about this girl he was talking to, and he was saying, oh, you know, she's super cool, and but like this and that didn't necessarily like pan out. Like, we weren't seeing like completely eye to eye, but like at the same time though, she was like, bro, move on. It's cool. Like, I don't understand why y'all dig so heavily. Like, you will start the conversation off with there are problems, and then continue to pursue the problems. What are you doing? Make it make sense. Now, the thing is, as you continue to level yourself up, you can continue to become a better person. Like, you get more and more options. And then you realize that that same girl that you thought was so amazing, like, isn't even half of what you could potentially be with now. And I know this sounds like, this is very objective, and I'm speaking in generalities, you know what I'm saying? This is not a 100% science. Like I said, maybe you did happen to find the perfect girl for you, but more than likely you did not. And more than likely there are plenty of people just like her. And there's plenty of people better than her. There's plenty of people just like you. There's plenty of people better than you. Like, wake up to reality. Accept reality. Although these feelings may be nice and you want to think that this was just a match made in heaven, reality says otherwise. And don't fight reality. Understand the game. Like, I respect people that want to change the game, but I think it's much more likely that you just understand the game and you play it. Like me, like I don't want to be a influencer. I don't want to be social media famous, but I do understand the game. And it's something that I know about. I know a lot about. Like, speaking is something that I'm decent at. And it's a business model that I believe I could be successful in my own way. Because I understand the game. I'm not gonna go out and be like, you know what, I'm just going to go door to door, get people and speak to people because I think natural interactions are a lot more organic. Why would I do that? It doesn't make sense. Like in your same situation with this woman or with whoever you think is the one, a lot of times in your head, you know it doesn't make sense. But you have this lacking mindset, this mindset of this no abundance, that for whatever reason, this girl is just so amazing, so special, that you're willing to put up with whatever. And that especially goes to young guys, especially if you're a young guy and you got a really attractive girl, bro. It's hard to let go of her. But I promise you, there are more fish in the sea. And I also promise you, the more you work on yourself, the more you keep putting in the work, you're going to see the fish will start flocking to you. And you're going to forget about that old fish. It'll be memories, loving memories. But you'll be moving on. You'll be going on to the next, because that's how life works. Nothing is forever. Nothing is permanent. And accept that. And I don't mean to have like a negative outlook, or to be like, oh, fuck that bitch. Like, no, none of that. Like, at the end of the day, I 100%, no matter how I speak on here, and like, cause I just want to be as real as possible and get straight to the details, but always be a gentleman, always. And especially like when you're one-on-one with the girl, like, always be a gentleman. Don't put anyone out. Don't say crazy things about an ex or a girl you talk to. Like, nah, keep it 100. Like, keep it respectful. But at the same time, respectfully, move the fuck on. Get on with your life. There are more fish in the sea, G. Deuces.